Welcome students of Form 3. Welcome students of Form 3. This is video to explain to you guys once and for all how Quizalize works and how to use it. So this is a video for Form 3. And this is my screen and I have some classes, and among others I have activities for social studies, Form 3, at home sky that you can see here. The class code is XZF2594. So that is the class code of your class. And like you can see, some things I have homework due until end of February, so until actually after the next coming test week. Starting with the family, not starting with crosswords, social groups, and institutions. Yes, and here you see all kind of activities we did or are going to do about social cohesion, social groups, and social interaction, and also about social groups and institutions, culture and transmittance that we did in the last 2 months or so. And the last thing I made for you guys at preparing the test of next week is social cohesion, social groups, and social interaction. And you see here the class code is again XZF 2594. And I will copy that class code like you can see here to the clipboard. I can do that. Then to show you how I log in, I go to Incognito tab. Sorry, I have a bit of a cold and a flu while making this. And you have zish, ZZE, period, SH, and as my browser is helping me here, that is your student login. Yeah. And then I type in XZF2594. XZF 2594. XZF 9, no, 2594. Like you can see here. And then I click on join my class. And lo and behold, some of you have done this before. And I will suggest that you just use your own name because I do not know who's using this. Who is this has tried 1,000 times. But we also have Shifrain is low, and we have David, and we have Anthony, and we have Abraham, yeah, Rodlensky, Designy. By the way, Rodlensky, you do have to answer the questions actually, and not only log in. So my first name is Martin Visser, that's me. I can create. If my name is on the list, it will be smarter to click on it again. Pick your name from the list, else I will not be able to compare what you have done and how good it is. So you type in Martin Visser, if that's your name. If your name is already there, you click on your name. If you click your first letter of your name, you get it. You see, like Designy has an A in her name, and Zaina has an A in her name, Abraham has. But my name is Martin Visser, so that's me. Please click on your name if it's already there. Now we create a new name. And we see we have to load. And see what's already there. A lot of things are there, the things we did during this period, beginning with Caribbean culture and depth, and social groups and institutions, Caribbean culture, diversity, and history, and so on. And also video, social groups. Yes, and you can start watching those videos and study for the big test in test week and the smaller one coming this week. But for now, we click on launch and we do social cohesion, social groups, and social interaction. So we launch. We are preparing your quiz, loading, and we start. And the first three questions I'm going to do as an example The rest of them you have to do by yourself. And in preparation of the big test that's coming up in Simang di Prueba 2, 17 de Februari 2025, I will make a bigger one as preparation of that second test week. And the question, which characteristic of an institution can be described as having a clear line of authority within a clearly defined structure? Which characteristic of an institution can be described as having a clear line of authority within a clearly defined structure? Functional, no, that doesn't sound right. Sanctions, doesn't sound right. Hierarchy, maybe. Written rules. The best answer here should be looking at the explanation is hierarchy. Like the army has a hierarchy. School has an hierarchy. Even your friend group has an hierarchy, but limited. 2. Which of the following, so one of these 4, is the correct explanation of symbols as a characteristic of an institution? Marks of identity that help identify. Sets of actions, functions that go above and beyond of any individual of current member, or the aspects of the organization like membership requirements and codes of behavior. Which one do you think it is? Symbols as a characteristic of an institution. The right answer is A. Marks of identity that help identify the institution within a wider society. It is a symbol like the robe of a priest or a judge, or the uniform of a police officer, or the empire in baseball with all of his clothing, or within the Girl Scouts or the Boy Scouts. They were symbols as characteristic of an institution. The last one, as an example, which of the below, A, B, C, or D, does not, this word is very important, belong to the definition of a social group? So which of the below does not belong to the definition of a social group? Which one, A, B, C, do you think is correct? Let's look at it. Meet, interact, infrequently or seldomly, are in the same place at the same time, have established patterns of behavior, share a common goal together, does not belong. This one belongs, common goal. They have an established patterns of behavior. They are in the same place at the same time. I would say meet and, and interact infrequently and seldomly. Well, the rest you can do together. Remember to use the website Zish. I will also put this in the description of this video. If you have a question, ask that question below. And remember, I will add more questions to this particular set of multiple choice questions in preparation of test week 2. I hope to see you alive and kicking and healthy next week when I'm back at school and teaching you guys a lot about social studies. Enjoy your day, and I hope to see you soon.